I've got some amazing Shopify apps for this year that will surely help your store. There are so many different types on the list. All of them are either free forever or free to start, and maybe you have to start paying if you become a much bigger store. So we'll get into all of that information. But other than that, we'll just get straight into the list. And if you do like the video and it provides value, please give it a thumbs up. Also, tell me in the comments section if you use any of these already or if you have any reviews and help for anyone else. But let's get into the first one with Ultimate Sales Boost. So Ultimate Sales Boost is a way to just promote people in your store to essentially go through to the cart and actually buy things. There are a few different ways that you can use Ultimate Sales Boost. So you can have buy one, get one free deals. You can also have featured products, image labels. So that's actually labels on the product images. So for example, you can have an image like buy one, get one free, or discount, or various different things like that. Sales stickers as well, which is pretty much the same thing. Also quite cool is countdown timers. So maybe if you have a deal or a sale on right now and it has a time limit, then you can put that countdown timer right there, which just tries to give a sense of urgency when people do come on the site. There are also free shipping messages as well. So if you want to give free shipping or there's an amount that people can pay to actually give free shipping, that label will be there. Again, just giving people a sense of some sort of reason to actually buy. There are also trust badges as well, which can look okay. I'm not sure they'd work for every store, kind of cluttered. Depending on which kind of store you have, you might not want to go with them, but there's a few different options. Literally, you can pick and choose exactly what you want to put on your store and what you want to leave out. So I think overall, there are just some really good features in Ultimate Sales Boost. Printful, I'm sure everyone knows Printful. If you're brand new to Shopify or dropshipping or anything like that, then Printful is a print-on-demand business and one of the best pretty much in the world, let alone on Shopify. With Printful, it's just really easy. Basically, you don't pay anything until you sell items. And so you'll get the list of prices from Printful and then you can charge what you want on top of that, and you will only pay for the items that you sell. So it is print on demand. You don't have to buy a ton of stock and have it in your garage or something like that. Literally, they will print one by one and also send out, handle the shipping. So it literally is completely hands-off for you. But if you're new to Shopify or you're looking for a print-on-demand app, Printful and also Printify as well, pretty much the same thing. You might want to look which one is more relevant to you in terms of your shipping and which one is closer to your customers. But there's so many options, different designs, different products, and very, very low risk. So definitely worth to put on this list. In-cart upsell is another one that I actually think works really, really well. And the reason I like this one in particular is because it's really non-evasive. And what I mean by that is you're not getting huge codes or discount promos on your site. It's really subtle, and basically people kind of won't even realize they're getting upsold on a few things. So the example site actually shows this pair of sunglasses that maybe someone will want to buy, and you don't get upsold until you're in the cart. It's really subtle. You'll get an upsell there. So maybe you want to buy this in particular. It goes well with the sunglasses. It's not like a really brash buy one, get one free or massive discount. It's just right there. I think it's really subtle. It works really well depending on what kind of store you have. Definitely with some items that you upsell, just goes really well. It's right there in the cart. It's a really easy add-on for customers. What's good about in-cart upsell as well is you can A/B test. So you can just see what works best with what products. Also, the system will actually learn as well. So it will know what products sell best with other products that you can upsell. So it's a really good thing. You get all of the data, you know what works, then you can place that in there as the upsell. Free shipping bar by Hexam is just really, really simple. All you do is put the shipping bar at the top of the site. So it will say free shipping if you spend maybe $100 or $250, or you can change this to whatever you want. And then what's really cool is that will be placed everywhere on the site so people can see it all of the time. Then when people add things to their cart and their cart value actually goes up, the value on the free shipping bar will change. So if your free shipping's at $100, someone has $60 in their cart, basically it will say add another $40 and then you'll get free shipping. So it's a great way to try and increase your average basket size. Tabs by station is another really useful tool. So instead of having tons of writing, and depending on what products you have, you may have lots of different stuff. So you may have a description, you may actually have to get sizes as well. So people have to put their size in, and you might want reviews on your site as well. Instead of having all of them in a long list that goes down the page that isn't just going to look very good, you can use tabs by station and have different tabs for all of these things. This app works with Shopify product reviews as well. So if you have Shopify product reviews where people can place reviews on your site, this will work straight in there. You can just have the tab, it says review, people can click on that and then it goes through to the reviews page. It also works with Yotpo and Judge.me, which are two other very popular review apps. But you can put your shipping information, description, reviews, all in the tabs. So people can just click through the tabs. It looks better, it looks professional. There's no clutter on the site. Everything's there right next to the product. Just great to use in my opinion. The whole thing is really customizable as well. So you can change the design, the fonts, the colors to match your site. So it's free for one tab. And then it's $10 a month for up to 6 tabs. So depending on how much stuff you have there, you may want to give it a go. Oberlo has made the list for me. So this is one of the biggest dropshippers on Shopify. I think it's actually owned by Shopify now. So if you are new to Shopify and you're looking, well, what type of apps do I want to use? Then Oberlo is one of the biggest dropshippers, and it's exactly the same as Printful. So you pretty much don't pay anything upfront for the products, and you only pay for what you sell. They're going to handle everything, the distribution, holding onto the stock, all of that, shipping to customers and everything. You can customize a lot of that process. So the boxes and the invoices can all have your logo on. You can also completely structure your own pricing and profit margins. So they'll give you the pricing list and you can just add whatever you want on top. So yeah, if you're new to Shopify, Oberlo, dropshipping, it just works so well with Shopify. They're really deeply integrated. Oberlo is actually free as well, although if you want more products, if you're a huge store, you want up to 10,000 products, I think you have to start paying about $30, but yeah, free is good. They really make their money in the prices that they're charging you for the wholesale stuff, which is fine because it's very low risk or even no risk for you. It's just drop shipping, so definitely worth to give a try. Shopcodes has made this list. I really like this. This is QR codes, and QR codes are making a comeback. They're so easy, especially now with Apple Pay and Google Pay. People are paying with their phones more and more. It's really secure for them as well because they can use their phone just with the ID or Face ID. And depending on where you are, this is a really good link between some people who maybe are offline and want to get online. Maybe you go to like product fairs or events or anything like that. I guess this year maybe not, but in the future, you can just have all of these shop codes. People can scan them, takes them right through to the cart page. So just add the product right there. And what's great is that you can have all of the data and sales data from these QR codes. So even if you sell things offline, you can still have all of that data to look at with all of your online products as well. You don't even have to use these offline. You can actually use them online on your website. So you can just have the QR code there. People can scan that. Maybe they want to share it or maybe have it on their phone for later. So people can scan the QR code on the site as well. So I just think it's a great idea. Really, really useful. And yeah, definitely worth a go. Yotpo is really like a one-stop shop for reviews. Definitely highly rated and highly used on Shopify. So with Yotpo, it's not just text-based reviews, but really important is image-based reviews as well. And I think that's so important. If people are looking at what other customers are sending in, I always look at image reviews just to see what the product actually looks like, because we all know that we make the images next to the cart look really good. People want to see what it actually looks like from other customers. You can also put Q&As on your site so people can interact like that. You can share reviews on Facebook and Twitter, interact with the reviews. It will also flag negative reviews so that you can actually look at them, try and sort them out as well without people just blasting your site. So yeah, it's really well used, Yotpo, so you might want to have a look. Then we come to Instafeed, which allows Instagram feed to be published onto your site. This is really good for certain businesses, especially maybe beauty or fashion. Everything published on Instagram feeds can come onto your site and then can actually be buyable. So you can put purchase links there to the products that are featured on the Instagram feed. Instafeed isn't the only one of these. You might want to have a look at Instagram feed plus stories, Instafeed with gallery slider, and Instagram feed plus photo gallery by Space Squirrel. There are a few different ones, but they all do the same thing, which is importing your Instagram feed. Looks great. You can put it around the site as you want and then add the purchase button. SEO Optimizer also makes the list. So this is going to optimize your site for the search engines, especially Google. And if your images on the site don't have any metadata, then it's going to help you out there and pretty much help you put metadata in all of your images and your site as well. Whilst I don't really think that SEO is as big of a deal these days with Google because it's just so crowded and a lot of websites have years of history, so maybe not as relevant as it was, but still if it's not there, then that's going to be an issue. So this is going to help you a little bit in putting more SEO and tags and metadata into your site. Privy is another really popular app, and this basically has a lot of different features. It has email pop-ups, so you can get people's email addresses to start marketing to them. You can put announcement forms on there, collect details. You can also do email marketing and SMS marketing through this as well. It will also automatically email customers or contact customers in various situations. So if they abandoned their cart, then you can automate a lot of different emails that go to the customer, just saying, hey, you abandoned your cart, maybe come back and do something else. So there's a lot of automations you can set up so you don't have to do this yourself and hopefully try and recover some of those lost carts. You can also produce newsletters with this and marketing campaigns on both SMS and email. This also does integrate with MailChimp and Klaviyo if you're using those now, and it is totally free up to 5,000 average monthly page views. Can get expensive for the other options though, so keep that in mind if you want to go with it, because if you're small right now or starting out and you want to grow, then this may start costing you a bit of money. So just have a look at those options, but it is well used on Shopify because of all the marketing communications that you can use with it. Free persistent cart is another one that I really like personally. So it just makes you look so professional. So if someone has a login and an account with your shop, they can actually see their cart on pretty much any device. So if they're on their computer and they're shopping, they added something to cart. If they're logged in on their phone, they can just separately go into your store and see their cart there. So it's a persistent cart. Doesn't matter where you are logged in. It could be an iPad, tablet, phone, a computer. It's going to save that in the cloud and everyone will be able to see it as long as they're logged in. I think it's really professional the way that it does that. Maybe someone abandons their cart and they're on their phone and they feel like they want to buy it. So it's just a really good option and it is totally free. I really like it, totally customizable and just makes you look so professional. Then coming to all of the Shopify apps, certainly if you're new to Shopify, check these out first. Most of them are free and just work really well. The basics that you can use with Shopify. You have product reviews there, so that's good. Shopify chat, great option to chat with everyone on your site. So if you have like a communication box, people want to send you messages, it's right there. Just use Shopify chat. You also have Stocky, which is inventory management, also just so important. Oberlo for drop shipping, shop codes, order printer. Also, if you want to do digital downloads, you can just do that right with Shopify. Email marketing from Shopify and a lot more. So the basics, if you are looking for free apps, certainly the Shopify apps, really good. And they do work and they're just integrated so well with Shopify, obviously. I hope those were helpful for you. If you know of any more that are really great, as I said, please put them in the comments below. That's it for this one though. Please give the video a thumbs up if it was useful for you and I'll see you in the next one.